Hey guys, what's up? This is CarbonDuck, and today, welcome back to more Doki Doki Simulator. If you guys do not want the webcam, let me know in the comment section down below. But today, we're gonna continue Doki Doki Literature Club. Sorry, we're continuing it. I don't recall what we did last time. I think we finished after making our first poem. With that being said, let's continue. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Really? What are they about? Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but to notice the intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Wait, what was her voice again? Crap. I hear Natsuki, and utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh, I thought that was her. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga? Wait, you read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Never knew that. How did you know? Anyway. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's written all over your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of the one on the shelf. If the voices are off, I'm sorry. I haven't played in a while, so I'm trying to get back into them. There it is! Natsuki snatches out of my hand. She turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Well, in case you didn't notice, I'm wearing the same clothes as I did. I still have the, if you guys remember the getting over it video, if I had posted it yet before this, I still have the motion of me like circling all over my key or my mouse pad. So I'm like, ugh. Seeing a box. Oh yeah, I tried that. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. I've never heard that either. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge it, you can at least do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging it. I didn't even say anything, in fact. It was a tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Carbonduck. Consider this lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, don't judge a trap by its cover. Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the oh god, I'm like spaced out for a second. She shoves the book right into my hand. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It is exceedingly moe? I think it's moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me to the Wait, to the closet. Of the closet? I forgot what he say. History. What'd she say? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Oh, okay. Return. She takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like this. Why is that? I guess it's easier if we're close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scotches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't expect to be sitting close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly bad. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You didn't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometime after I already finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but there's nothing really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Oh. See you there. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of yes. All right. A lot of the stuff in the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that's just to help you know to get the characters. But besides, it's still entertaining. Losing the typical white girl impression. I can't keep it, damn it. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into God damn it, fuck! I can't read still. Like when they get all to their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it good. There's a lot of touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Well, you know. Gotta get the character, man, alright? Don't judge me. Wait. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? NATSUKI gives me a little shove. I just meant I haven't seen you at your full power? God save. Oh, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, NATSUKI pauses for a moment, and as she doesn't want to admit something, yeah. What does it matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? It's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking at the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because of just a manga. Oh my goodness. I feel bad for anyone that is impressionable. Ha 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 ha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess I explained Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of the hobbies she picks from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Whoa! You are adorable. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with it. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something that you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? I feel like a lot of you guys are gonna freeze frame a bunch of my faces I'm making when I'm doing the voice for Natsuki. Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. I'm sorry. Like I can get any of my friends to read this. They think manga is for kids. I could see where they have that misconception. Kinda look 16, 14, your age, high school. 12? I don't know. I can't even begin to bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes effort. It takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I'm here. Here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? I overace. So? Chase, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Stupid fucking laugh. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. Sounds like Sayori. You always feel bad for her a little bit, since she's so unlucky. Okay. I feel like that's gonna be important later on. But, it's especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It starts to contrast between her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling when you're connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. God, what was her voice? Damn it! Fuck! Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's butcher it. Okay, everyone! Huh? Are you all ready for today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any more worse? Sorry! I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though, you look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides to herself, a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop for here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just gonna give it back? Do you not know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. What the fuck? Is that really alright? I say mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, and we can start the next one. If it gets spent, I'll kill you! By tomorrow. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if she tries to get through this. But I suppose it's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up, I return to where I put my stuff carefully, I slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write that poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find myself much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? Oh, I can't wait! Forgot what hers like. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's wrinkled sheet on the loosely torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already tell Monica's pristine handwriting is from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, fuck. Okay, I spent time with Natsuki. I spent time with Monica. I didn't spend time with Monica, no. Sayori, Sayori lives near me, so if I remember correctly. So let's see what Yuri's up to. Fuck, wait, the poems. What was the poem I wrote? Who was the poem I wrote for? Fuck it, Sayori. I don't even know. I'm definitely most comfortable with sharing it with Sayori first. She's a good friend after all. Ah, look how cheerful she is.
This is a good poem, Carboner. Are you sure this is your first time?
Of course. Of course. it's not that good. Am I the type of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really part of this club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, of course. I'm not really into it, but that doesn't matter if I break my promise.
See? It's like I said before.
John, get the fuck out of here! It's like I said
before, Carboner. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things for other people. That's something that real good people can do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing this... John, I'm gonna kill you! This means so much to her. John, I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That way you will be thanking me. While thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you on that, then.
Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way...
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my sleepy eyes from my... Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? And look above. The sky's so blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
What the fuck? Oh, continue. Sayori? This is just, I guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit. It's either a yes or no.
I forgot to do it last night.
Fuck. Well, at least this makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be so mean. I tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast! Yay!
Oh, she's so happy. It's adorable. Even though you were late to school.
It's a bad time to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. And anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun.
Monica's the
best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look for it.
Oh God. Manly. Well, I guess I'll be looking forward to it. All right, who should I show my poem next? Do we have time? Oh, we'll do Yuri, and then we'll end it there. Yuri. Oh God, what was hers? Oh yeah, I know. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more time. Oh wait, no. A minute passes, more enough time to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. You don't have to force yourself. I'm not. It's just I need to put my thoughts into words. Oh, hold on. Okay. Just like ASMR girl a little bit. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through it. So it's bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help to notice, but it's been several minutes since we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing abilities that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. It's a big fucking word, Yuri. I don't know what that means. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit to the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course. Oh, of course. That's not something you can be blamed for. There's just so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even in a simple poem. Not just finding them, or building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it comes with practice. And learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased how?
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
Holy shit, I just noticed you have eyebrows. I didn't notice it earlier, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, and it's a rare opportunity to see her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be. Wait, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the night.
Holy fuck, your handwriting's nice.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air. Wait, what? I don't fucking understand my own writing. Of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back.
Is that it?
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Who messaged me? Fuck you.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took me a long time to read.
Oh, it took me a long time to read.
Well, I just don't really... I don't read script very often. I'm actually thinking your handwriting is very pretty.
That's a relief.
I also like your poem. Even though it's short, it's actually really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually like writing longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad that you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Carboner.
Really? I must totally missed the point, because it sounded like it. I thought it was about ghosts too.
Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell simple stories, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's more solemn. That's a more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before picking up these
these things too. But, right. I think I made Yuri's voice a little bit too manly throughout this whole playthrough. I don't know. I'll have to look back and see how it was. Yeah, you may be right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. That's enough of that. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to like, comment down below what you think. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe as always. We'll see you guys in the next episode.